Scorpio, this is going to be a reading for you for the rest of January 2024. I hope that your year is going well so far. I'm just shuffling the cards really quick and then we can dive into this, okay? Let's see what we get. Keep in mind, I'm not a fortune teller. I don't claim to know what is going to happen. I don't think that it's healthy to do things like that. So I'm mainly here just to offer inspiration. This is not going to resonate for all Scorpios. Okay, we're ready. 1, 2, 3. Scorpio. What's the current? The moon is the current. What is crossing or covering? The 6 of Cups. What is above? The 4 of Wands is above. What is below? Nine of Wands is below. What's in the recent past? Ace of Wands in the past. We'll get a little bit more on that later. What is possibly soon to come forwards here? Based off of this moon situation. Page of Wands. Wow, there's a lot of wands. There's wands like basically bordering the current situation right now. What is your current frequency? Two of Wands is your current frequency. What's your environment? No. I did get a peek at the 7 of Cups. The Emperor. Okay. Okay. Hopes and fears. King of Pentacles. Overall. Judgment. Okay. At the bottom of the deck, it is the 6 of Pentacles. So, something of this reading just kind of with the Six of Pentacles, and based off of these cards, that I see like a story here that where it's uncertain and there's a lot of twisty, winding roads for you. But with the Six of Pentacles being at the bottom, it kind of highlights to me that this is an act of service that you had to go through to help somebody or someone, or help, almost like a soul mission. But you're going to be granted much reward for whatever it is. I'm just saying that right off the bat. So that's just what I got for that. But let's go ahead and start with the message here that I'm seeing. So in the current, it looks like there's obviously a lot of unknowns, right? The Moon card, you just never know what's going to happen. This could also represent Pisces and Cancer, of course, but it's also been known to represent you, Scorpio. So there's that. But what's covering it is this uncertainty is based off of like memories. It's something related to your past. Something related to whether it's your childhood or past memories with an individual. What is at the top here is the Four of Wands. So this is definitely a high hope for you. This is something you desire. It's on your mind. It's something that you choose to try and focus on. But it might be very difficult to do that because this is below. When you're so guarded and there's a lot of fear. This is also a very courageous card too. I mean, this guy has bravery to stand and guard all these wands of his. But it also signifies like fear, paranoia. You have to be on your guard. It's very strenuous. So it kind of counteracts this from really coming in. When you have that, they're kind of just battling and going against each other in a way. That's how I see it. Because the energies of them are so different. Yet they're both wands. They're both fire. It involves fire. You have inspiration. Fire to keep that desire alive, but you also have a lot of fire in you that is fueling fear at the same time. I want to get more on this Ace of Wands in your past. So what does the Ace of Wands signify in the recent past? The Knight of Swords. So maybe this involves an air sign. Maybe it was maybe this is something to do with if not an air sign or an individual, it could just be you in the past. Maybe you jumped the gun too fast on something towards a passion, but it just, because of the impulsivity, it has brought you to a point where this is happening right now and where it's kind of at a standstill in a way. I don't know. But then again, it's not like this is a stagnant card. It just mainly means that you're in a mysterious time. So, perhaps, okay, this is another thing I'm getting to. On the table, it shows that this Knight of Swords is going towards the Ace of Wands. So maybe there was something in the past where some relationship or contract started, but it started very quickly. But now it's very uncertain as to where that is, but you have memories going through your mind about this situation, which represents the Six of Cups being memories and kind of reminiscing. In these soon to come forwards, though, there is a Page of Wands. So, like I said, there's wands bordering the current situation right now. So there's a lot of fire surrounding this current situation. This could be, I need a little bit more on that one. What about the Page of Wands in this soon to come forwards for Scorpio? Okay, the King of Cups. Wow. Okay. So you're a water sign, right? So this could very well be you. It could be a Page of Wands, fire sign. Who knows? Maybe that's the same person you've been dealing with who's going to be approaching you, because I see this Page of Wands looking at this page, this King of Cups here, and he's not really interested, but I don't know. Who knows? Or you're just preoccupied with other things. Yeah. That's kind of how I see it. Somebody might find interest in you, so they want to kind of propose an offer to you. I'm also seeing another message here too. You see how in the past, if this is this Knight of Swords is another person, this could very well be somebody that you were dealing with in the past that was like an air sign. If not an air sign, just flip it out and just disregard signs. It just could be a different person who chose to just run away. So they ran away, they went the other direction, away from this current situation of the moon and Six of Cups, reminiscing. In the soon to come forwards, it looks like a different person might be showing up and being interested in you. Maybe. Maybe. Okay. In your frequency, your vibe here, it is a stagnant card, in my opinion. Not really stagnant, but I guess it's like you're just waiting for something to happen. You don't know what is on the horizon yet, but you're kind of stuck in between something. In your environment, I did get a peek at the Seven of Cups. I mentioned that, which represents like, illusions, but it could also represent just like being preoccupied with things that are not really beneficial to you. Of course, I didn't pull it. I just saw it. It flipped over, but I decided not to take it. It could just be a side story to what's going on. So maybe you're seeing a lot of unfocused individuals around you, or you feel like everything around you is just very unfocused and scattered in your environment. But then again, at the same time, you're seeing an Emperor too. So I don't know if this is somebody in your life, but it could be. It could be a father, authority figure, right? Could be somebody like a mentor to you who is in your environment, who's trying to help you through something, maybe. Parental guidance, I get that. Whether it's just going to be like somebody who's helping you through some kind of shit that you might be going through. That's kind of what I get. So, but then, take it as you will, of course. Aries, that's the card. In your hopes and fears, there's a King of Pentacles here. I'm not sure if this is somebody from your past. Maybe they showed up in the reading that I was talking about. Maybe this is representing one of them. Who knows? Or perhaps it has a connection to what's below you in your subconscious, of why you kind of become more cautious, more paranoid about some stuff, fearful of some things. Maybe they have something to do with that. Could be an earth sign because pentacles are earth, but this is kind of an individual who's a big deal, I guess, because it's a king. So he's high up there. I'm not sure what he has in regards to your hopes and fears. It could be either or, but you can make it go with whatever story is happening to you. But I take it as somebody who is very stable, yes, but they could be very cold at the same time. They could be a realist. So a lot of times when they're very grounded, they can lack something in emotions. So, or maybe their pentacles become more important to them. In your overall, you have the Judgment card. So, basing off of this overall outcome, it's really going to be starting something new for you. That's really a theme here. That is the whole process that is happening, because Judgment is like the last day that ends a cycle of some kind, and then you start something new. This is also your card. Judgment card is also a Scorpio card. Scorpio is all about death and rebirth, transformation. So when you get the Judgment card, it's the last day of judgment. But like I said, this is all to do with some kind of service, something on a soul level, like service-wise, that you've kind of been, like contracts that we make before we come down here and get beamed down into our flesh suit, I guess. That's kind of how I see it sometimes. Contracts that were made in the other realms that we don't remember, we don't recall, because there's a reason for that. But they play out because it's a part of the path. It's part of the journey as we evolve and go through different cycles in our life. That's if you believe in past lives. I can't prove it, but I get a feeling intuitively that they exist and that it's true. I would like to get another card for the Judgment, though. So overall, being Judgment about what? Judgments. Judgments in regard to? In regard to the Fool. Wow. Judgment. Look. This is the last day of a cycle where there's a judgment call made. And then you start something new. A new cycle starts. Fool's journey. Don't we all love being fools? Not really, but then at the same time, I mean, that's just how it is, right? It is what it is. We're all fools in the end. Anyway, I hope you liked it, Scorpio. That's what I do have for you. We go through things like we're newborns. You can be in your old, golden years and still have so much to learn. I say this because I base it off of conversations I've had with people older than me, all walks of life, gathering all that information based off of listening. That is what I have come to find. So whatever situations you might be going through, sometimes it's nice to really get some advice or really listen to all different walks of life. Because it opens the door to awareness about what we can all relate on. And we can actually relate on a lot more things than we think. So that's what I have for you, Scorpio. I hope you liked it, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your month. Peace out.